Hey guys, I am so super excited about today. Today, it's a big deal. It's a real big deal. Today is my 1 year anniversary of daily vlogs with YouTube. I didn't think I would make a week, honestly. Like, it's incredible. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed, who's watched me, supported me along the way. It really means a lot to me. I thought maybe I'd have like 3 or 4 subscribers and I'd only last a week. So the fact that I have almost 300 subscribers and today is a year is just like crazy. So a lot of you have been asking, am I gonna continue with the daily vlogs? And guys, you know that it's been a long, hard year for me, and so I decided that I'm just gonna take a hike. A hike to here. It said online it was a short walk. This is killing me. We've been going for like probably close to 30 minutes. Still nothing in sight. And Aziz went ahead to see if we were close. And he said he's about another 15 minutes out. If it wasn't for the sake of this vlog, I so would have quit like 15 minutes ago. This hurts. Crazy thing is I love being in the nature part. I just don't love all this sweat and being out of breath. So, I'm dying. I really feel like I must throw up. I'm just not used to this at this weight. Anyway, just called Aziz. He said he's walking and he still doesn't see anything. If I could drive, we'd be okay. But I can't drive on this little path. Hey everybody, so unfortunately I couldn't make the hike to where I wanted to go. It was just like a really long hike, unlike what the internet said. So I just thought I'd stop in this location. I thought it was kind of cool, and we're gonna get started. I cannot believe today is my 1 year anniversary with daily vlogs for YouTube. This is absolutely crazy. I didn't think I could go more than a week, and I'm now nearly at 300 subscribers, which I didn't think I'd have more than 3 or 4. So that is super duper cool. So I wanted to celebrate by going out somewhere special, somewhere different, and also doing a Q&A. So I got a lot of questions from you guys, and we are going to get started. Polka Dot Minimalist asks, are you gonna do more day in the lives? I have one idea that I can do, so I'll try and do that soon. But if you guys have any suggestions, then feel free to let me know. My friend Hippie Hijabi, which you can click on her picture and go to her channel. She asked me several questions. The first one is, do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? Depends on how tired or lazy I am. Most of the time they're closed though, because I don't like sleeping with doors open. I think it's kind of creepy for some reason. Next question is, what's your favorite song to sing in the shower? I actually don't sing in the shower. I'm one of those people, I like to just get in and get out and get my day going. Her next question is, what is your favorite candy bar? I'm not really a candy person, and I don't really like chocolate. I mean, I'll eat chocolate, but it's definitely not something that I care for. So I guess candy bar wise, I'd probably have to say like Twix, but really I prefer like bubble gum or sweet tarts, stuff like that. I really prefer potato chips, but you know. Her next question is, would you ever want to go cow tipping? No, I would not. It's not that I particularly like cows, but I just know what it's like to feel fat and to not be able to get up once you're down. So I'd be like one of the sympathetic people trying to like help the cow back up. So I wouldn't want to go cow tipping. Favorite piece of jewelry? I'm not really a jewelry person either. I probably have to say this necklace that I just got is my favorite only because it's new, but I really don't have a favorite piece of jewelry. And my favorite quote, I actually had to write it down because it's quite long, and I have two. They are both from Eat, Pray, Love. The first one says, if you're brave enough to leave behind everything familiar and comforting, which can be anything from your house to bitter old resentments, and set out on a truth-seeking journey, either externally or internally, and if you are truly willing to regard everything that happens to you on that journey as a clue, and if you accept everyone you meet along the way as a teacher, and if you are prepared most of all to face and forgive some very difficult realities about yourself, then the truth will not be held from you. I can't help believe it given my experience. I know it's like really long. It's probably like a paragraph instead of a quote, but that's just been my life. And especially as I look forward to reaching more in my minimalist goals, it's just something that it just really resembles my life, and of trying to let go of things no matter how hard, and just try to find the truth, whatever that may be. So I just really like that. The other one is, ruin is a gift. Ruin is the road to transformation. And I mean, that's just so true. And in the book, Eat, Pray, Love, it actually says that in a different way. It says, one must always be prepared for riotous and endless waves of transformation. And that's something recently that has come up in my life, is changes and transforming and just really trying to figure out who you are and be yourself. And it's just, I don't know, I really love that movie. I love the book. So my friend Latoya asks, what pleasure do you get from vlogging? I think the pleasure I get from vlogging is times like these. Going out and doing new experiences, which I might not necessarily do if I didn't have my YouTube channel. And it also it just gives me something to do and something to look forward to doing each day. Now my friend Bobby Joe, she asked a few different questions too. First question is, where do you see yourself in 10 years when it comes to vlogging and your life? Well, from my life experience so far, I've learned not to plan anything, because chances are it will fall through and it won't happen. So I don't really want to say something and then it not come true, but I would hope that I'd be married to a wonderful man who loves me unconditionally, 100%, no ifs, ands, or buts. I hope to have a family, a nice car. It'd be nice to either have or be starting to have my own tiny house, and to be traveling. That would be what my hopes are. But I don't think that's going to happen. I know I shouldn't sound negative, but I'm just being realistic. Her next question is, what have you learned from this year in vlogging, and what has surprised you the most? What I've learned and surprised both is my passion for filming and editing. Like, I always knew I was good at taking pictures, but I never knew I was fairly okay at doing video and editing all. And it's just something that's really fun and something that I hope to get better at. And I've noticed that throughout this year, I actually have gotten better from the time I started. So it's really awesome to look back at old videos, and it's also really scary to think, oh my gosh, I post something like that bad of quality, like what, why did I do that? So it's been really interesting to see all the changes and to also be developing a passion that I didn't know I had. What is your number one current inspiration for your minimalistic living? I don't really have an inspiration per se. I've always had this kind of let go of personality side to myself, and I just, when it comes to certain things, I think about how other people live with a lot less and they can get by with it, and I just always tend to think, do I need this, or do I want this, you know, is this really necessary? And since I've started, and since I've gotten more into my own journey with this, my own process, I've actually had quite a few messages and comments talking about how I have inspired other people to, whether it's minimize and become minimalist or just to declutter. It's been really awesome that someone like me can inspire other people to do something that is good for them and that benefits them. So when I hear things like, oh, you inspire me to do it, or I'm going to do it too because this looks really cool because of what you're doing, that inspires me to keep going, and it tells me, yeah, I'm on the right path and I'm doing what's right. So that's what I really like about it. DStar945 asks, how did you come up with your channel name? Well, some of you guys might not know, I actually changed my name legally when I converted to Islam, and I wanted a cute F word to go along with it. So because I got kind of like an old school way of thinking and I love the 1950s, I just decided to go with 50s Fatima, and it worked. My friend Pam asks, if you could live in any state, where would it be? This is a hard one, and I really had to think about this because I really honestly don't know. I always wanted to live in like New York City and see how that was. Now that I'm in Connecticut, close to New York, I'm kind of like, I don't know about all that. I think I like the idea of living in Florida, being close to the beach, having zero snow and everything like that. I don't think I could deal with the humidity though. And I want to say career-wise, probably Utah, because there just seems like there's always something to do, and the YouTube community there is like really big, and I don't want to say that they're famous, but they are well known, so therefore it gives them the opportunity to, you know, create better channels and do more things and earn more money to be able to do even cooler things. So I think that would be awesome for me to be able to make a living off YouTube doing what I love and discovering my passion even more. So probably Utah. I just wouldn't want to be so far away from the ocean either, so I really can't say where I want to live. Just somewhere in a tiny house for sure. And by the way, guys, my friend Pam makes address labels, so I will put her Facebook page down below where you can go and you can click on any image and then private message her, and all it takes is just $1 and she'll mail you a sheet. I don't know how many are on a sheet, but it's only $1, and you can choose from all the images that she has there, and it's really cool. So you can private message her and hook that up for all you pen pallers or anybody that likes address labels. They're really cool, and I need to order more soon, so her link is in the description. The last question is from my mom. She wants to know, what does vlogging do for you, and do you think it is a bit of therapy for you? Yes. I started exactly 1 year ago today because I was bored and I didn't have anything to do, and I was really starting to get depressed because like I didn't know a soul a year ago. So YouTube has given me a community. It's given me a chance to talk to more people, like I said, to develop a passion I didn't know I had, and it also helps that I can vent every day. Whether, you know, right now I'm talking to a camera, but ultimately I'm going to be talking to all of you guys watching, you know. So, and I probably only actually upload about 50% of what I film, just because I'm like blah, 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 all day long. So it's a good way for me to vent and talk and get my frustrations out, whether I show all of that to you guys or not. So that is something, yes, I do consider it a bit of therapy and also a passion. So yeah. So thank you everybody for watching. It's been a terrific year, and I know the big question from everybody I've been getting is, are you going to continue daily vlogging? And the answer is sort of. I plan on doing as much vlogging as I can because I do love it. But now that the year is over, I'm not going to feel any pressure to pick up the camera when there's absolutely nothing going on and I don't feel like getting out of bed, just because I have to get a video up every day. I think if my life were to get more active, I probably would pick daily vlogging up again. But as of right now, I just really want to show you guys a more positive side and just kind of more of an active side versus just me talking all the time or doing something. So yeah, I'm gonna try to daily vlog, but it's not gonna be every day, and maybe I'll combine a few days to make it worth something. But yeah, my plans, I'm kind of hoping to take my channel into a different direction for this next year. I'm really hoping to do some traveling and go to some different places, obviously locally, of course, for now, just so I can kind of have a real vibe for my channel versus just being all over the place. I want to focus on just a few different, different topics. And yeah, I think it should be good. And I'll have my surgery coming up soon. Some holidays and things are getting ready to happen, so it should be a lot of fun. And I'm just really hoping that I can kind of take my channel in the direction that I want to go with traveling and my minimalist journey, and then my process for losing weight. So I'm actually in the woods now, as you can see, so I'm going to try heading back because it is like a 30-40 minute walk. So yeah, I will catch you guys here in a little while.
Okay, ones that aren't completely ghetto.
Okay.
Like, they don't have air conditioning.
Yeah. I just talked to someone who works here, and they said if we drive a mile down the road, there's another parking lot, and that the falls are pretty much like a 2 or 3 minute walk. So we'll see. We're gonna try and see if we can find it, but if not, we're just gonna go home. The sun about to set, so definitely want to get off the highway real soon in this car anyway. Here I am, and this is just symbolic for me for this year, because I think, I go, and just no matter what, never give up, and you'll reach your destination. So that's hopefully the theme for the year, is to enjoy the journey no matter how hard it gets, and just really dive in when you hit your destination. Even though you can't dive in because you're not supposed to swim here, but pretty awesome. So today of all days, I realized how big I am and how slow I am compared to watching other people around me, and it is just exhausting. This makes me really excited for my surgery so that I can drop like 75, 100 pounds without even trying, and then be able to work out, because that's really what I need. Is I need to get this weight off so I can do more. Because right now, today was hell. I'm going to be honest. Today was hell on my body, and I'm going to be feeling it tomorrow, if not in 20 minutes. But I decided I'm going to wrap up today's vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a blast sharing my year with you guys, and I look forward to the year to come. I will catch you guys, maybe not tomorrow, who knows? So stay tuned. Peace out. And I'm crazy, but you